Hey, welcome to Mango's first video. So if you're here, you're officially an OG. It girls run the scene, but not all in the same way. Let's break some ways down. Let's dive into the world of exclusive it girls. The ones who keep things rare and make every appearance a moment. Take Jennie from Blackpink for example. As part of global phenomenon like Blackpink, Jennie's solo moments hit differently. When she steps out as just Jennie, whether it's for interviews, red carpets, or music, she creates a buzz. People line up just to see her because these solo moments are so exclusive, offering a side of Jennie we don't always get to see when she's with the group. She knows how to drop a lot in one period, then pull back into Blackpink's world, keeping things rare and making fans yearn for more. Next we have Rihanna. She doesn't release music often, but every time she does, it becomes a cultural event. Fans are always on the edge of their seats for new tracks, but Rihanna stays relevant by dropping Fenty products, giving us a glimpse into her life through interviews, and making powerful statements on red carpets. Even without regular music releases, she has a loyal following who show up for whatever she's doing, whether it's music, fashion, or business. Her presence is rare, and that's what makes us crave more every time she shows up. Then there is Beyoncé. Compared to Rihanna, she does drop more music, but it's how Beyoncé controls what we see of her personal life that keeps her exclusive. She carefully curates her narrative, never giving us too much, so when she does share something, whether it's a rare interview or a glimpse of her family life, it becomes a huge deal. Every time she makes an appearance, we're all waiting for that exclusive peek, and it makes her feel like a mystery we can never fully solve. Finally, Alexa Demie is the queen of mystery. She's selective about which red carpet she attends and the interviews she does. When Alexa steps out, it's an event. She keeps her private life under wraps, so much so that people are still guessing her age. Her ability to stay out of the spotlight and keep her life private is what makes her presence so special. If that doesn't scream exclusivity, I don't know what does. Now let's talk about the inescapable it girls. These are the ones who are literally everywhere. You can't escape them. Whether it's trends, brand deals, or performances, they're always in the spotlight. It's like a love or hate thing. Some people can't get enough of them, while others can't help but feel like they're oversaturated. But that's the power of their marketing strategy. They're constantly visible, constantly in our faces, and because of that, they stay relevant. Take Tyla for example. Her presence is everywhere, from social media to brand partnerships. She's showing up in all viral spaces. People love her energy and the way she mastered being in the moment. The same goes for Sabrina Carpenter. Whether she's dropping new music, getting awards, or on her tour, she's constantly on the radar. And of course, Marilyn Monroe. In her time, she was the original inescapable it girl. From iconic photo shoots to being in every headline, she had the public's undivided attention. She mastered the art of being everywhere, and it worked. It's all about visibility, being present in every conversation, trend, and brand deal. People might get tired of it, but that constant presence makes sure these it girls are never forgotten. Now, let's talk about the relatable it girls, or at least the ones who market themselves that way. This strategy isn't about downplaying luxury, but about making it feel natural. Instead of constantly flexing their wealth, they create a brand that feels effortless, low maintenance, and almost within reach. They strategically balance aspirations and approachability. You see them in designer clothes, but they style them in a way that feels casual. They post aesthetic but unfiltered moments, like a blurry selfie or a TikTok at home, giving the illusion that they're just like us, despite the fact that their reality is far from ordinary. Think about Kendall Jenner. She's part of the Kardashian empire, yet her branding is never too flashy compared to her sisters. Instead, she plays into a laid-back model of beauty aesthetic, making her luxury lifestyle seem effortless rather than excessive. She has also been very open about her acne and sleep paralysis struggles, which makes her more relatable compared to her sisters, and that's also how she stands out between them. Then there's Emma Chamberlain. From her awkward interviews,
Love you, bye.
Love ya.
to the way she talks about everyday stuff,
I am a little concerned about my stuff fitting into my suitcase, but I have the next 5 hours to figure that out. So totally fine, not a problem.
Emma's the girl who made being a little awkward cool. She's not trying to be anything she's not, and that makes her so relatable to a lot of people. And of course, Zendaya. Whether it's her red carpet moments or her social media posts, Zendaya stays true to herself. She's not out here trying to act perfect, she's just real. People connect with her because she's not putting up any fronts. She's comfortable being herself, and that's the secret sauce for relatability. This isn't about how relatable you actually are, it's about controlled casualness. The illusion of effortlessness is the key. When it comes to the it girls who shatter boundaries, we're talking about the ones who make you stop, stare, and rethink what you thought you knew about style and fame. These women are all about defying the norms, being unapologetically bold, and creating moments that no one can forget. Lady Gaga, she's a pioneer in the game. From the moment she stepped onto the scene, she made being extra the norm. Whether it's her infamous meat dress or the groundbreaking performances, Gaga changed the way we looked at fashion and pop music. She didn't just make headlines, she made statements that forced us to think, wow, this is the future of fame. Madonna, the queen of reinvention. Sure, her outfits today might seem like no big deal, but back in the 80s, she was the one wearing the pointy bras and lace stockings, breaking barriers in a way that was shocking at the time. Madonna taught us that fame is about evolution. Every era was a new Madonna, and she made sure we were all along for the ride. And then there's Cher, not just a rule breaker, but a trendsetter who redefined what was possible for women in entertainment. She didn't just push boundaries, she completely ignored them. Her fashion choices were theatrical, rebellious, and might I add, decades ahead of their time. Like that sheer bejeweled look at the 1986 Oscars. A statement so bold it practically rewrote red carpet rules. She didn't just follow trends, she set them. Cher showed us that staying true to yourself means completely flipping the script on what was acceptable at the time. She didn't care about the rules, she was too busy rewriting them.
My mom said to me, you know, sweetheart, one day you should settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man.
These it girls, they don't just play the game, they change it. They're living, breathing examples of what it means to be bold, unapologetic, and ahead of the curve. If you're curious about how I'd rebrand Jennifer Lopez into an it girl,
who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me!
Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when I upload. Congrats! You've made it to the end. Thank you for watching. This video was just an opinion of mine, and these categories aren't set in stone. Just a fun take on the it girl scene. And if you have any thoughts, ideas, or tips, drop them in the comments. I love to hear from you since this is my first video. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye bye.